Hi there, again here is Gilda Magolata Stelitano from Italy, from Cosenza, and I want to make the first update of this community. I don't want to die for the coronavirus, of course, and I just want to say something, what I know, what I heard about the update of today, which is the 24th of February. In Italy, you maybe already heard about the north contamination of the coronavirus. Unfortunately, now in this particular moment, I can say that are tested already, confirmed 5 people that died for the coronavirus. But there are a lot of people contaminated, so it's a moment in which a lot of people from the north are just staying in a sort of quarantine period at home because they are obliged from the government, fortunately. But also a lot of people from the north are coming down in the south or in the middle of Italy. Today in Cosenza is not the first day in which I decided to wear the mask, and I have to be sincere. Some people look at me laughing, and some people instead look at me telling to their children, look, she wear the mask. And also I have to say that I am not living a kind of very panic state of mind for this coronavirus, but I really think that it's an emergency. So what I want to say is that today I was not the only one worried about this virus, because I just came back from a tour in several supermarkets here, and there are a lot of people which are buying a lot of things. So also a friend of mine told me to go and do a lot of shopping, because maybe in the south we will soon ask it to do the quarantine period. So I don't want to hide that I'm so scared about this situation. And there were some things that were missing in the supermarket, in several supermarkets, like alcohol, red alcohol, which is very strong against the virus, so we can use it to clean a lot of things when we go out, and it seems to be very powerful against the coronavirus. But it's finished. I don't want to worry about it, because almost one told to me and to another woman that tomorrow morning they will be able to give us extra alcohol. But for sure it's not a good situation. And with this video I also would like to ask to people coming from China, or better, to people which would like to come from China in Italy, please, if you had contact with people that had contracted already the coronavirus, please avoid to come and to go, not only in Italy but in all other countries, and not neither countries but places in which the virus is not present still. So if, I don't know, in South America there are not cases still, fortunately, I want to say fortunately, and please don't go there. It's a joke, just to be for a moment a little bit serious, not really, but please don't go, because it's a good thing, the fact that is confirmed by a lot of people, that the tax of mortality, the mortality rate is only, let's say only, I wouldn't say only, 2% of people infected. So 2% of people which has contracted coronavirus unfortunately can die. So it's not so a certain important rate for a lot of people, but I think it is, because if we are contaminated all over the world, can you imagine? Just make a simple count. If you go on Google and search how many people we are nowadays in the world, and just calculate 2%. Let's see what's the number that you have as a result, and just ask to yourself, are you sure that you won't be in that big, this little, let's say in an ironic way, but not so that much, little 2%? What if we are more and more and more, even more contaminated, more and more people? So this 2% is going to grow very with the spread very high. So please, people from China, and also people from the north of Italy in particular, because I know that in Italy, in the north of Italy, there are a lot of people also from the south. Sorry, I'm gonna explain it after. From the south, but also from the middle of Italy, which just works. They work in the north, but they nowadays already for sure want to come back here. But the point is that I please ask you, not only as a personal pleasure, but as a common help, which means please, please, if you can, don't come back. Don't come back, or almost, if you came back, please be very, very careful. It means that I know that I'm going to say something very hard, something very sad, but if you have been in contact with people that contract coronavirus, which we actually don't know, because it is discovered already that this virus is also asymptomatic, can be also asymptomatic, so we actually don't know. That's why who is contaminated or not. That's why I am wearing the mask in Cosenza too, because I don't know. So if in a lot of people were discovered in the north of Italy, of course we don't know neither in Cosenza, so we don't know neither in Naples. So in Rome we heard already about two passengers from China, because I'm sorry, but they wanted to do the tour, even though they were advised from the government, Chinese government, not to go. So the point is that we have to be very strong, and I know that it's hard to ask you this, but going out, for instance, and make a party and just living as if nothing would be is not the right solution, because if you go out and don't take the right how to say, the right decision about taking some forgot the word in English, but just some simple thing that you can do in order to prevent other people to contract coronavirus, which maybe you don't have, but maybe you have and you don't know, or maybe you have, but as it happens with the Chinese guy that how to say, the Chinese guy in the north, which passed the coronavirus to the 38 man, which was first discovered to have this coronavirus in the north of Italy. The Chinese guy, I would say, he doesn't result still positive to the coronavirus. So this is a very important information. So today I'm also wearing gloves, plastic gloves, because it's not possible to watch almost every day some tissue gloves, so it's better to use this one if you want to do this too. This is another thing you can do to protect you from coronavirus. And what to say more? Okay, I was saying about my now it's really better, because this is the period, February, it's a very important period for people to have some fever or something like that. But the point is that fortunately I can say that this is just something very little in respect of what I had in the last period, in the last days. So I can say that fortunately I measured my temperature, body temperature, and it was okay. So I can say nowadays that it is just something for the period, but I actually don't know. So about, because we even if we feel very good, we could have some don't know, some incubation of the virus, or maybe, as it happens in the north of Italy, we can pass it to others, even though we are negative, we result negative to the test. That is so crazy, that is so sad, but still sorry, I'm gonna ask to people which live in the north, they are in the south, or Chinese people, please don't go in places in which people still are not presenting massive coronavirus, how to say, invasion. Yes, this is the right word. I waited for that, but I found it. We have to be strong. It's not easy to say don't go to the party, don't go to the cinema. We can maybe go. I don't want to say, oh, we have to stay all at home, we have to stay without touching people. No, but there are a lot of things and studies which are developed and developing day by day, so by a lot of researchers. So I am sure, and I can't say that I'm sure, but I really feel that there is a cure that will be found, and I hope it will be found very soon. But until it won't be a cure, existing cure, we have to take care about us, and we have to protect other people, and don't underestimate coronavirus. I say all these words not because I want to make a video with the mask just to say a few words or what. It's just because in this, since when it was a very important common notice for the world in general, I was starting to study, to read a lot, but really I can say a lot of argument and also scientific articles about it. So if I talk like this, if I wear a mask, if I wear gloves, if I okay, if I want to share with you this info, is because I really think that it's an emergency, and nowadays I am not the only one. So again, it's important, please, if you are living in places in which were found some cases of coronavirus, please, I don't want to say again don't come back, but please, it could be better if you go in places in which you are not in contact anymore with them, with people who contracted, but you are neither contaminating other areas. And please, if you come back, don't do like if never ever be. So take care, enjoy yourself, but with precaution, with some instruction, healthy instruction. Please take care about you, take care about others, and yes, enjoy, but avoid to create a situation very dangerous like nowadays. I'm sorry to say that, I'm so sorry to say that, but Carnival is also a moment in which we can actually contract coronavirus. If I will have a child, I will never take him to the carnival right now because it's dangerous. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just telling because I really believe in this. And finally, I'm coming to the conclusions, to say thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Please share with us some information that you have. You can make a video like this and send it to me privately so that I can insert it the video in the page I Don't Wanna Die, so that you can just say your name, surname, and the nation from which you are, and the city or the village from which you are living, you're talking. That's all for now. Almost the situation is going to change and to be uploaded after hours by hours, so it's very the spread regards also notice that we received because of the world, but from all of the world, because of the spread also of the coronavirus, but we all together can again and again can I believe can really avoid and destroy this virus. If you want to make us study support, we can also share this information. Please, nothing more to say, but please share this video, share these informations, and please take care. If you have, again, you were in contact with the places contaminated by coronavirus, please don't go in other place and contaminate other families, other children, neither people that you love, your family. Take care. A big hug for you, and nothing more to say. Take care. Take care, remembering the phrase which inspired this community, which is "I Don't Wanna Die," from the Bohemian Rhapsody song from the Queen. See that you will for sure remember from the voice of the biggest Freddie Mercury. A big hug, guys, and keep in touch. Keep in touch. Send me your information. I will upload it. G.I.S from Cosenza, from Italy. We can destroy. I promise. Ciao.